Hey guys, Ramblin Bob here. So a while ago I did a online view of a company called Oupes or Oupes or something like that. I was watching that RUIXU Productions and he calls it Oupes. He puts those cool little pictures with Britney Spears and oops, I did it again. That's funny, but I think it's Oupes. I'm not sure how to actually pronounce the company. But anyway, this company has actually reached out to us because they really enjoyed how I did the review on the internet. So what they did is they sent me free of charge a Oupes Mega 2 power station to actually look at for you guys in real time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this box. This is heavy. This is a heavy box, guys. Hold on one second, okay?
Heavy box. Here it comes. Also, hi, I'm here.
Oh, Mrs. Ramblin Bob's here.
Hi.
And then the Bobcat's probably on her way. This is actually really heavy. Holy cow. So this is, as you can see, guys, holy cow. That's not gonna, it doesn't quite fit on the thing here. Let me see if I can back this up just a tad. Okay, here, let me see. Let's close this guy. All right, let's see here. Boy, that's a big box. Holy crapzilla. Okay, so this is the, oh, can I have the skizzers? We're gonna do the skizzers. So this is, in this huge monstrosity of a box here, guys, is a power station. I believe it's 2,000 watt hours of power in there. And like I said, this company, it's upside down, but this is, I think it's Oupes, I think you pronounce it. But they were very, very nice into letting us see one of these in real time for a real review, because we love this stuff. We don't care where it comes from, any company. We love to review it. This is a passion of ours, definitely mine, that is not going to go away anytime soon. So if I had 100 million of these things, I would still look for more. Like, I really enjoy this technology almost as much as when I first started flying drones and cars, RC cars. I really like that technology, and it just, you'll feel like a kid in a candy store, and you're like, I want to try that one, I want to try that one. Here, can you do that side, Miss Ramblin Bob?
Sure.
Okay.
The suspense is like real.
That's a heavy cardboard. Look how thick that cardboard is.
Oh my gosh.
That's very thick. It's 1.5 wall, they call that. So you have one wall and then a half wall.
You can't really see it. You don't know.
Oh, okay. It's 1.5 wall. That's really thick, guys. That is a really thick cardboard. You hear that? It almost sounds like wood. I suppose it is technically, huh? Okay.
Does cardboard come from trees?
It is. It's paper.
Is it?
It is paper.
Huh.
All right.
Wow, this is, about that.
I hope I can get this out of here, guys. I might have to cut down the side here. This is something, guys, you don't want to do to your box because if you ever had a problem with a power station, you need the original box to ship it back. So please don't cut your box like this. But I'm gonna, hopefully they can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's right there in the corner.
Okay, I'm trying to. Holy cow! This is really, that is a really well made box. Holy, I've never seen a cardboard box this thick.
The box is not letting us do the unboxing.
Yeah, seriously, let me get to that side.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is gonna be a 40-minute unboxing video, just trying to open it. Look, I cannot even cut it.
Go, 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 go. It's working. Go.
That's unbelievable. Guys, this is like a shipping container crate. This is unbelievable, the quality. My gosh. Okay, Oupes, right off the bat.
Good shipping.
A++ a million on your boxes. Look, I cannot even cut this thing. Look at the size of these scissors, guys.
Ramblin Bobcat is going to be so upset.
Well, she'll have a like a bay window. She'll have a sunroof. I can't believe.
A porch.
Can you believe how? Can you rip that? Here, hold it. This is unbelievable. I've never seen cardboard this thick unless you're in like.
Your power stations are as good as your cardboard. I'm excited.
Okay, wait, I think I got it here. Holy crap, Zilla. Guys, okay, review's over. I'm tired. Okay, sorry.
We unboxed it.
My gosh.
Kind of. Oh, careful, don't stab the box.
Yeah, I have never seen cardboard this strong in my life. This is like concrete cardboard. Look how thick that stuff is. Holy crap, Zilla. Okay, let me see if I can get it this way here. I should have just did this on the floor, guys, but I wanted to show you the quality of this flipping cardboard. Okay, all right, if you hold this.
Yeah.
Okay, this is like a job. Holy cow. Okay, okay, I think I got it.
Okay, and then what?
And then if you could get that out. Watch out for the camera, though, Miss Ramblin Bob. Watch out for the camera.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh my gosh.
Woo!
Okay.
Okay, we can.
Guys, I'm officially tired. Holy crap, Zilla. Okay. Just put it on the floor. Mrs. Ramblin Bobcat will be here in probably 3 minutes.
Seriously.
Or 3 seconds, probably. Okay, so we have one more to do. This one should not be as hard. That was an extremely hard box to cut. Like A+, 100%. I did a little bit of damage on the box, but it's not a problem. Like I said, you don't want to do that to a box, guys, because if you wreck that box, and if for some reason you have to ship this back, you need that box. So don't do what we do here. That was the only way I could get it open.
So okay. You need the scissors
All right,
again?
wait, I want to see something once.
Oh.
Okay, so this system has the security tapes. You know what those are for?
No.
That's to prove that you opened it.
Oh.
So it's so when you pull this tape, see it says void? That's a void sticker,
That's
basically.
kind of cool.
Yeah,
But what if you cut it?
that's to prove that that's in there, because it'll say void, guys. You know, I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's the only company we've ever had that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that way, you know, if you get shipped one, then you know that it's in there, because, like I said, there's no way to get this off without having the void show up. So A+ on the packaging, and A+ on the stickers so far. That's and double handle. That's nice. This is not a light power station. This is a heavy. This is a heavy system, and you can expand this, I believe, to like 10,000 watt-hours. So this is a big little guy. Holy cow! All right, so let's try to get this out of here.
Well, we gotta get it out of another box now.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. This one's skinnier, but holy crap! I never had to fight with a box like that in my life. Okay, so right on top you get the cables, guys.
Lower.
Okay, let me come up a little bit here. Okay, so right on top, once I get it out of the box, hopefully it'll be small enough to be on camera, guys. You get like a whole salad full of cables. Look at heavy duty cord. That's nice. Very heavy duty. Holy cow. All right, we'll look at this later. Okay, and now we're going to take this guy off. So you got your foam packing. That's always a must, guys, when you're dealing with lithium ion or lithium ion or lithium iron phosphate or any kind of batteries. It's a good idea. All right, I'm going to try to lift this up here, and if you could slide the box out.
Okay, I'm going to go this way.
Without hitting the camera this time. This is Ramblin Bob.
Well, I can't make promises.
Is there anything in the box, though?
No, just
okay.
foam.
That is, wow. That's got some girth. Try to pick that up once if you could. He's going to hate me for this, guys.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, guys, this is about...
That's not a little one.
Well, that's a little for 10,000 watt-hours. You could put, you know, I think it's 4 batteries on this bad boy. This is 2, and then you put 4 batteries. That's 10,000 watt-hours. That's a lot here, guys. This is the Mega 2, and we always upload the instruction manuals.
Wait, can I say it in a cool way?
Yeah, go ahead.
The Mega 2.
Mega 2.
Yeah.
Wait, extra big-ass fries.
Yeah.
Okay. That's from the movie Idiocracy, guys. That's a fun movie. But
Mega 2. The
crazy thing is it's becoming more like a reality.
Do you want to cut that, or do you want to pull it?
Nope, you're gonna pull this one. Well, you know, I'll cut this one. Yeah, this is packed. This is probably the best packed system we've ever gotten. Slice it down the middle here. Well, that's a nice looking system. Oh, babe, look, it's got a peely.
It's got a peely.
All right,
Well,
here, you can put that one back.
There's a tip on the side.
And then just a tip. Okay, here we go.
No, there's really, it says
Ready?
tip.
1, 2, 3, go.
It says
Wow. That is every bit of 50 plus pounds. Every bit. Holy cow. Okay, you want to do your peely thing? Guys, she really likes these things, so please indulge her, okay? There it is.
Done.
Was that exciting?
Yeah.
This is, you know, this is a beautiful looking power
Put it back
station.
and do it again?
No. This is, isn't it though?
Yeah.
What does that say? I-10T?
I don't know. I didn't.
Wow, this is just the unboxing, guys. So we're gonna
There's a
look at
thing-
all this stuff. Oh, two power delivery ports, 100 watts each.
There was a thing on the side.
What's on the side?
It says tip.
Tip.
Yeah.
Here's the scan thing. So, guys, here's your. This is really. Ugh. But you know what? At this weight, though, you could take each piece.
Oh, I see.
You know, and move it around at probably 50 pounds a piece. I think this was 60 pounds in the shipping. But I think this is without all the stuff and the cables and everything. I think it's about 50 some pounds. We have to look. In the next video, we're going to go through all the specs and everything.
Yeah.
We're just doing the unboxing today, but this is the Oupes, or Oupes. I think it's Oupes. Mega 2. Extra big ass fries. I love that movie. Okay.
See the tip?
Okay, wait, let's look at this side. Okay.
Look at the other side.
That's really heavy. Wow. Okay, so here, this is your fancy cable, guys. So right here.
Whoa.
Wow, look, hopefully you can see that Can they see that? Okay, let's grab that light there.
Yeah, I got a light here.
Let's grab that light there, and then we can use some good quality. We're in the process of hopefully upgrading our cameras, guys. We're just a small channel, and we're just struggling here. But we use what we got to get through just to show you this stuff, and hopefully one day it'll be a big channel. But hopefully
there it is.
this isn't really good for like it's so direct. But that's a very, very unique pin. That's the extra battery port, so that's how you extend. Like Bloody has their cables that go into the next battery,
So
and
it's for the extra battery port.
that's for the extra big ass battery. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So I thought that was the charging, but that's the actual communication port and the positive and negatives for the batteries. So that's how it talks to the batteries, probably.
The other side.
And you got 2 fans in there. This is a nice looking power. I like the all black. I like that. You know, a lot of power stations are black, some are gray, but I do like that all black. Remember our first system was at Pecron, and it was all black with the orange corners. I like that. All right, so we're gonna.
See?
Okay.
See?
All right, this says tip.
I told you
It says we suggest charging the battery every 3 months. Okay, so every 90 days you should charge a battery. Can you chop this one?
Yeah.
I think this is it. Actually, it's like a necklace. Look at it. It's got like a port.
No.
I gotta cut it up here.
Oh.
Otherwise, you might lose that cable up in the machine. So you don't want to cut it close here, guys, because if this gets sucked into that fans, boy, you're in trouble. I believe the fans are outward pushing, but just in case.
It says helpful tip.
Helpful tip. There you go. And then here's the. See if it okay, it closes all the way here. So you got 2. Okay, so this is the vents. Yeah. So when you first get this machine, guys, if you cut that really close, like she was gonna do, the fans are on the other side, and it would have sucked in that string inside the equipment. You don't want that. You don't want that. Okay, so here's the doors here. So you got a little flap door here, and then right away you have Anderson power pole.
Wait, get the light again.
You got the light? Okay.
Yeah,
Is it too dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
There it is.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, we're like I said, we're still upgrading. We need more lights and stuff, guys. 12 volts to 150 volts open circuit. Holy crap, Zilla, that is a lot of that's extremely dangerous voltage. Once you pass 48, it gets more and more dangerous the higher you go, because remember, that's direct voltage and not direct current and not alternating. Holy cow. And then there's your charge cable. Now that's a very unique style compared to the traditional. If you could grab me that first cable right there on the pin, and I'll show them the difference of that. And then you have your overload protection in case you have a problem. This is a 15 amp input, guys. I would have liked to have seen a stronger input on this, maybe an XT60 or just something, XT90 or something like that. But sometimes these Anderson power poles, I've seen some melt the plastic, so they do get very hot.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. We saw it on an ACOUCOU station that we had a long time ago. So now, guys, notice that in this has the 3 pins, right? And they're upwards. That's a traditional cable for most PSUs, central power systems for computers and things like that. And notice that these are sideways, guys. So if you lose your cords for charging, you have to buy theirs. So that's a proprietary thing. So guys, do yourself a favor, and here, let me show you. If you can hold this one.
Yeah.
These are really heavy duty cords.
These ones are hot dog style, and those are hamburger.
Hamburger and hot dog. There you go. You heard it from Miss Rambling Bob, the guru of solar power for real.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is, look at how heavy duty these are. Really heavy duty. Like, this is a heavy duty cord, guys. This is a very heavy duty cord. It's 600 volts can run through there or something like that. Let me double check that. 300 volts, sorry. 300 volts can run through that. That's a lot of power. And this, look at the size. Holy crap, Zilla, that's probably almost 50% fatter than this one. This is a good cord. This is a monstrosity. Okay, I'll let you. Oh wait, let me put them like this here. And if you want to hold this.
No, you can see it if you do it the right way.
Okay, so that way.
Now face it upward.
Okay, so that way. There you go. So this is the special cable, guys. So if you lose this, you have to buy theirs. So do yourself a favor. If you get a power station like this, do not lose this cable, because I'll bet you dollars to donuts, this is probably 20 or 30 bucks for this cable. I'm guessing. And then because this cable is 20 bucks, so you can see the girth though. It's a huge, right?
It looks so different. Like it's got a square head and everything.
Yeah, well, it's basically if you will, it's positive, negative in the ground, but it's being it's alternating current, it's, you know, kind of positive, positive, negative, negative, and the ground. So, but that's a traditional one. Look at the size difference. That's a lot. I bet you could charge this bad boy quick with a cable like that. That's crazy. All right, so let me turn this bad boy around here. Like I said, this is not a small power station, but yet it is. For the amount of watt hours that you can have in a system like this, and then split it into 5 pieces and carry one piece at a time. Like, as you can see, I can lift it, but it is heavy, guys. It is. So the average person, you know, might have trouble with that, you know, especially if you're, you know, up there in the younger years, if you, I said ears, the younger years, if you will.
Well, if you're younger years, your ears are also younger.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Birds. Okay.
Huh?
Aviation. All right, so these are the other cables that they give you guys. These are very heavy duty. Can I see that cord one more time, Mr. Ramblin Bob? Yeah. Holy cow. So you get an Anderson to a cigarette lighter. Like I said, I would like to see a little heavier duty cable on there, but this is that heavy duty cable. This is a very good cable. Look at how thick their charging cables are, guys. Like these are, like inside you can see they're thinner, but the insulation here for protection from you know, heat and fires, that's a lot, right? Holy cow. Okay, so here you have your Anderson power pole, and then your cigarette lighter here. That's one cable. That is a monster. I bet you that's 20, 30 bucks for that cable. These are not cheap cables, guys. This is your Anderson to MC4. Now that's what we use. All we use is MC4. It's all we like here. They're waterproof, IP67 rating. They're the industry standard, and they seem to do the best job for what we need. I mean, I would like to see an XT90, but the problem is XT90 is not waterproof. So, you know, that's the problem with XTs.
It's a very short cable.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's just a conversion.
Oh, that's right.
That's why you're gonna.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna run your cable into this one, so you don't want a long cable, or you don't need one. I mean, you could if you want to, but chances are, because this isn't waterproof, you want to keep this cable in the house or in the van or in the RV or wherever, and then run the, you know, the waterproof MC4s out. So you can see that. We'll see how strong the cables are here, guys. See? They do have a little bit of copper in there, so it's usually if it has not a lot of copper, this will bend really quick and just start sagging. As you can see, you could pick it up like this sideways. That usually means there's a good amount of copper in there. That's an old test that I was taught on job sites. And then you have, oh, you have more here. So you have, here's a barrel. That's a huge barrel. Wow. No, that's not this kind of barrel. This is a cigarette port. Yeah, this is actually, this is an input. So if I don't even know the size, I have to look at the specs. That looks like either a 9 or a 10 or even more. It's a lot. That's a lot of barrel, holy cow. But what that is so when you're charging it, you know, in or using this out, you have a barrel. So you can, like, you have a solar panel that can take barrels. But like I said, these aren't waterproof, guys. So I'm a fan of MC4.
Solar panels take barrels or no?
Not many. I remember the older ones used to. However, this is a hell of a barrel. Look at that. Holy crap, Zilla. That's a big, you could put a lot of power through that.
Did you say it's a Mega 2 barrel?
It's a Mega 2 barrel, yeah.
I can't do that.
Extra big ass fries. I love that. Okay, and then here, this is a weird one, guys. Look at that. So you have Anderson to Anderson. So that way, if you want to charge yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really know what you would do with this.
No, I always learned that electricity should not go in a circle.
100% correct. Yeah, don't put electricity in a loop. I saw that one video of, I think it was a meme, and they were picking on one of the politicians, and she was like, I can solve the energy crisis. Look, and it was a power strip plugged into itself. I don't know if you understand that real quick. It's so goofy, but that was one of the funniest memes I ever seen. It's like, holy cow. But you know, the funny thing is, as kids, we all probably thought of that. Like, look, you just plug it back in itself and you have free power. But it doesn't work, guys. It doesn't work. Yeah, so what would you do with this?
Look at it.
Maybe power dump from a system to a system, or... Yeah, it's Anderson to Anderson. Guys, if you have an idea what you would use this for, I have no idea what I would use that for.
I'm usually reading the user manual right now so I can find answers.
Yep, see, we hid that. We hid the user manual too. Because remember, this is just the first look, the unboxing. But, all right, so here, we're going to give it a try here. It's a brand new system. We're going to turn it on.
Can we turn it on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Here's the power button here.
Okay, ready?
Look at that big bad boy. Holy cow. There you go. 66%.
Yep.
And that's all you get. See, so everything is off other than that.
Oh.
It looks like a watch, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks like a watch.
Say the same thing. It looks like a watch.
So they shipped it at 66%. That's decent, guys. I like to see it between 35 and 50 just for safety, but 66 is all right. So I assume that when you hit the DC or the AC, or I like this. Notice there's 2 DC buttons here. That's for if you want to use this one or this one. That's nice though. That's nice because you could split up your load. Let's see if it splits it up on the screen here. Let's turn the DC on. Oh, look at that. See? So you got 93 hours and total output is 0 watts. But I like this right away. Ooh, I like that. It just kicked on. Did that just get brighter or is that me?
It changes. It like refreshes or something.
Oh, we got a pulsating light, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That might irritate you when you're sleeping. I don't know how bright it is in the dark. But
some people like that though.
yeah, you know, yeah, it's an ASMR kind of thing or something like that. Yeah. So here you have USB A's and USB C's on. And as you can see, it's recalculating as it goes. And then you have power delivery port 100 watts and 100. This is awesome. You know why? We don't have to fight over this port for your phone and laptops. Or 2 laptops. Because that can, remember guys, this comes out at 20 volts up to 5 amps. And what that allows you to do is have a laptop like this little guy here. You can bring out one of these little ThinkPads, or you can bring out 2 of them and you can charge, like this is a newer one, but they're able to charge these with a USB-C port. So we really like these laptops. And when they idle, guys, they go down to like 5 or 6 watts. That's the lowest, most energy efficient laptops we could find, because one thing that solar has taught us, guys, is it's not how much power you can bring in. That's almost irrelevant sometimes. It's how you utilize the power. So if you're very power hungry and you use 50,000 watts a day, well, these things aren't going to be good for you, right? Because that's going to be like what, 1/50th of the day or 1/25th of a day. So if you learn to change your lifestyles, which we did, like I said, this stuff has changed my life for sure. And I'm pretty sure I speak for Mr. Ramblin Bob about the same thing.
Yeah.
Because this has really taught us the importance of power usage. Like in the United States, we kind of seem to overlook power. Like we kind of take it for granted until the grid drops, and then you go, holy crap, Zilla, what do we do? Well, if you keep your lifestyle a little bit less energy usage, right, more conservative, less consumption, then you have a better opportunity to get out of a bad situation when you need it. Prime example real quick, if I could just throw this in there. Hopefully you can see the screen, guys. We bought a special freezer, and we got rid of our old fridge and freezer because we wanted that, I call it coffin style. You know how the freezer opens like this? It's much more efficient because...
Chest? They're called chest freezers?
Something like that, yeah. Like maybe it's a Davy Jones locker. We bought Davy Jones locker. Who knows?
I don't think we did.
But that's where all the gold is. So basically, guys, it opens this way instead of this way, right? And the importance of this is when you open a freezer or fridge this way, all the cold air goes where? Right to the ground, right? That's common sense. Cold air goes down, hot air rises. That's how hot air balloons travel.
Bah.
Yeah, it says bah. And then now you have to replace all that with, all that cool air and, more refrigerant running. I never... Energy. What is it called? The coolant?
Yeah.
Freon.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever they have inside there, it's that mushy stuff that they, it's like a coolant. They're basically like an oil type stuff, and it makes it really cold, so it acts like an ice cube kind of thing, but it's not like that kind of thing. Yeah, it's hard for me to explain because I'm not an engineer, guys. But it's the same as an air conditioner.
I got you.
Or very similar to an air conditioner. The compressor.
There's a thing in the fridge, and it makes it cold, and then your stuff is cold.
Okay, so there's a little midget that lives in the fridge, and when you open the door, he turns on the light. Did you ever see that? Yeah. That's a Tom and Jerry cartoon. You remember
ever tried that though, where you open and close the door to see the light?
I never saw him.
No,
I looked for him.
Yeah.
Never saw him.
I found the
I tried to find Dylan in there once. He's not in there.
He's not in there?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Swoggle, get in the fridge. Okay. So basically, when you go to the grocery store, guys, they all have all the food, especially the frozen stuff, in those chest kind of things, like she said, in Davy Jones' locker there, and they have no lids. And the reason for that is because the cold air kind of sits in that bucket, and it never can come out. So it's much easier, so you don't have to keep opening the doors. So.
But in the freezer section, they have to have doors because all of them are sideways.
Well, that's until they upgrade it later on. I mean,
I'm saying though, like that's why they're the other ones
Yep.
don't have. Oh my gosh.
yeah. Now notice that stores are getting more energy efficient. Where when you walk down an aisle, the lights go on. I saw that at like Sam's Club. I
like-
saw that at Costco's.
I've been seeing banks that have.
Yep, solar power on banks.
Yeah.
Yep. Solar panels on banks and everything. I want to know what that is. I want to push that so bad. I'm not gonna push it, but I wanted to. Basically, yeah. So it's not a joke, guys. Solar power, if you will, or this industry has completely revolutionized my life. I speak for myself, and hopefully my lovely wife agrees with that. That no more gasoline, right? No more fumes, no more danger of a fire that way, because lithium iron phosphate doesn't burn like lithium ion or gasoline or a petrol engine, right? It's very dangerous. A diesel engine is much safer, but boy, you remember what's bad about diesel?
It stinks.
Stinky, yeah. I think they call it petrol, or is that gasoline?
That's gasoline, but in a different country.
Yeah, like the UK and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, so diesel is not very easy to light. That's why they have like glow plugs and stuff. So you have to like preheat the glow plug hot enough so you could burn the diesel. But gasoline, boy, one cigarette spark, guys, one missed call on your phone with a spark, one radiation, boom, there goes half your legs probably, or worse.
So it's kind of like
it goes on standby.
The lipo and the other one.
There's lithium ion,
yeah,
which is the dangerous one.
Yeah,
so
if
you want to hand me that real quick.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's the difference between those two for like gasoline, you know.
It's it's much safer. Yeah, it's much safer.
Like we have gasoline and diesel. We have lipo and we have the other one.
Well, lipo is a lot of them. That's lithium.
Yeah.
Right. But this is lithium ion in here. See, it even says it right here. So these, if you overcharge them, this could explode.
Yeah. So that's like gas. It's more easy to explode.
Well, gas is really easy to explode.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, yeah, it's similar, guys, but gasoline is like, holy cow, is that dangerous. One cigarette, and there goes your car. I mean, that's, which is always crazy that they put cigarette lighters in cars, when they first invented them, because you have a gas vehicle, new technology, and then you have a cigarette lighter so you could start fires. So it's like, somebody didn't think that all the way through.
So if you just push the so that power button, the light stays on, so then you remember that it stayed on even though that the screen turned off. Yeah,
there you go. So it saves energy here, but it reminds you that it's on in case you...
Because you could forget and then walk away and you'd be like, oh, that's still on because of the lights. That's nice.
Yep. Or if there's an app with this, and we're have to see if there's an app in this. So we're going to go through all that stuff on the next... We're going to do a full review on this next week, guys. This is just the unboxing and rambling, basically. But so I like that. Let's click this back on, so this pops back on here. I do like this, that it's all separated. So let's click on the other DC.
Oh, there
and then here, see this? It says car and DC, so you can have those individually. I like that, because why use this inverter if you don't need it? I don't know if they're linked to the same inverter, but obviously that would save extra power. If you're not using it, why have it on, right? You could probably make this screen brighter. I think it's bright enough, but that would be tough to see outside. We have to see if there's an app and anything. And then here's the AC, guys. So when you click the AC, these buttons are very, very...
flush?
Well, here, touch. It's less than flush. It's like concave.
Oh, yeah.
So it's very hard to push them. You got to put your... That's good, though, because you don't bump them.
Yeah.
That's good. And then, see, it says 60 hertz, and then there's your 120, 119... It goes from 119 to 120 here. I don't know if you can see that, guys.
Yeah.
That's very small.
I don't think they'll be able to see it. I can barely see it.
Yeah, and then there's your pure sine wave logo or icon, if you will. And then you have USB-A, USB-C, car, and DC. So everything is here. It looks like it's putting all of the output on one. That I kind of don't like, guys. I like when they have...
And you can know what's coming from where.
Yeah, it would be neat. Now, I understand the screen is only so big. I get that. I like these, nice and big. You can see them across the room. I do like how some power station companies have their DC and AC on different, so you can actually see, the input and output, in real time, so you don't have to go, okay, this is 100, and do the math yourself. I like that part about it.
There's no guessing.
This is a monster cable now. Holy crapzilla. So now there's a misconception with this port. This is called a TT30, I believe it's called, and it's like an RV port, guys. But there's one big misconception with these that I noticed right away is this is a 2500 watt inverter in there, right? So that's the that's a monster inverter for such a small box. It really is. The ACOUCOU was a 2,000 watt inverter, and we could push it to almost 2,500. This one is 2,500, so you can probably push it more than that. I'm going to need to get a whole lot of heaters and stuff to be able to test that. That's a lot of heaters. That's a 1,000 watt heater plus a handful of small ones just to kind of bump it up. I don't have a heat gun, otherwise I do that. Yep.
Oh, I was just noticing that it's labeled of how much watt hours it is.
Yep, 2,048.
I like that because you usually label what everything is, and they did it for you already.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So a lot of power stations, they'll either put it on the bottom, or they'll put it on the bottom or the side or the back.
I just like that it's right there, then there's no guessing.
It reminds you, yeah, it reminds you. So you get one of these with this, obviously. This is one package. And then you could put 4 batteries on top of that to make it a 10,000 watt hour system. That's a lot of power.
I wonder how big those batteries are.
They're probably the same size as this. You know what we could do is we could take a look at them here. Let me grab Oupes here, and then let me put this screen up here so people can see here. Okay, hopefully you can see that, guys. And we're going to take a look. Let me move this just so we can see just for a second here. Yeah, it feels a little bit heavier than my ACOUCOU. So I'm going to use it to sit on, actually. There. Okay, so yeah, it's very it's a good seat. It's tough.
I was gonna say, how does it rate as a seat?
So let's check it out. This is the one that we were sent here, guys. Yeah, that's a big little system. I don't mean you know, like any kind of a pun by that. It's a big little system. You can have it as small as this or as big as a stack. So there's the batteries. So it looks like the batteries are going to go on the bottom of the system. Hopefully there's a picture here showing the batteries.
Can we move the camera in?
There you go. Oh, it's the same size. Can you see it okay?
It's pretty far away.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
That's better. Okay, there we go. So batteries look like they're the same size as the unit, and then remember, you daisy chain them up to 4 of these bad boys. Right now it's about $1,300. We do have on our Buy Me a Coffee, we have I think it's 10% off. That's a lot. Let me double check here. Here's a Ramblin Bob Reviews here. Hold on, let me check something real quick, guys.
It's right there.
Did I miss it? There it is.
Yeah,
okay, Buy Me a Coffee. There you go. So we started this, guys. If you don't know about this, let's see here. You got to go to posts, and then you got to type in Oupes. So let's take a look at this. This is the first system that we've ever got from Oupes, and like I said, they sent us this because they really liked our honest review of their system from the website, and they thought, well, why don't you try it in real life, because that makes a difference. So thank you, Oupes. Thank you very much. Let's see if it's here. Oupes 2400.
Mega 2.
Mega 2. This one. Okay, so here.
There's
so you got
2 of them.
Yeah, so this is coming up on July 16th and 17th, which is the Mega 2 and a 240 watt panel times 2. So you get 2 panels.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's 480 watts of solar panel for $2,300. You save $739. But the reason I brought you here, guys, is if you see this here, you get 5%. I thought it was more, but you get 5% off anything you buy from Oupes if you use this link and use our code Ramblin Bob Reviews. So our channel is growing a little bit there, but I want to look at the more pictures of the batteries. Maybe look at that.
Ooh.
They're not cells, they're flat packs.
Yeah.
That's different. Can you make this bigger? Oh, there you go. Holy crapzilla. Look at that, guys. Look at, so that's what's inside there. What a beautiful display. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, is there wheels on this thing?
No.
Okay, that's a different model. Guys, this is a different model. Oh, I hate when the companies do that. I think that's a different model, guys, because there's no wheels on this one. That looks like maybe the Mega 5, probably. Oh, why would they do that? Okay, that's a Mega 2. That's the one we got there. Look, there's lightning coming through that wire. I bet that puppy truck. Look at this. 3,700 watts of multiple input. Holy crapzilla, that's fast. Wow. 5,400 watts of surge. What? That's a lot of power, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, you could run air conditioners on that thing. Wow, that's a lot of power for a little box like that. I want to see more pictures of the battery. Okay, so it has an app. We'll check that out. I think maybe that's just their default icon or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, this is only the Mega 2 we have, which we're very thankful. Here's all the cords here. Yep, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yep. And then you got the instruction manual, and then this is probably the registry for the warranty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. registration card. But I want to see the battery stacked up here. I want to see a full system.
Oh, well, you probably have to click on it. Because you're only an option, or maybe you're not. I don't know.
Oh, you mean pick a system here?
Yeah.
Let's see, extra battery.
Will it show
Nope,
it?
same thing.
Dang it.
So they use this for all of this. So, you know, they probably have a lot. Oh, here you go. Look at this. Okay, so here's all 4, guys. So I'm assuming you could stack them all up on each other, or if you put the 2 in the behind. So you stack up 2, and then you put these 2 behind it, and this one on the top. That way the 2 in the back kind of hide. You could probably stack all of them up, guys, but be careful. That's kind of top heavy.
Yeah.
You know, kind of tipsy. So you want to be careful doing that unless you have it, you know, like secured somehow, you know. Like we put all of ours on these little dollies that we get from Harbor Freight. Let me show you that, guys. And if I haven't said so, guys, thank you very much for spending your time with us here. Let's see here. Oh boy, access your location. No. Okay, and then dolly. I'll show
There's
you.
one right there.
Oh, I went too fast. I'll show you what this is. What we use, guys. Here, this one. And right now there's a coupon for, like, what was it, $8.99?
Yeah.
Yeah, free coupon there. But this is what we use, and we put our power stations on these little guys, and you know, they say they hold like 1,000 pounds here. This is how I always rate a Harbor Freight. Whatever they rated at, I do half for safety. So I would put no more than 500 pounds on this. That's just what I do. Yeah, it's just my opinion. But let's go back to here. 3-year warranty, adjustable input. I like that. And the reason I like that, guys, is because if you want to use one outlet for something else at the same time, you could turn this down. That also prolongs your battery cells. I like to know if it's actual cells like that or the packs. I like the idea of the packs. That's cool. That's the kind of the same technology they had for years with RC cars, where they had them, you know, like layered on top of each other, where they're actual we call them pancake batteries, rather than the cells. We like that. It's much more efficient use of the space, because you don't have that space in between the batteries, so you can make them smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Anything?
No.
Here's Oupes here. 3,500 cycles here. So here's your AC charging, 1,600, yeah, and then 2,100. That's a lot of power. Holy crap, Zilla. That's a lot of power. Holy cow. Let's see, 99% of appliances. That's, I believe, because that is a monster. That's a monster inverter in there for such a small box. So here you got 1,000 to 4,000 watts. Now remember, anything past 2,500 is surge power. So remember that you're not supposed to go past 2,500. But you can do like small induction stoves with that.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Air fryer?
Air fryers.
Yeah.
Or you could do microwaves or
A
toaster. Yep.
Why do we
Yep.
think of
A
toaster?
bagel maker thing, hot plates. I mean, this, guys, this
don't
would.
say bagel.
Yeah,
That's
this would
gonna
run
make me
everything.
want a bagel now.
Yeah, I bet you this would run tea kettles easy.
What?
Yep.
Say tea?
I didn't say tea.
I can go make tea.
So here you got coffee maker, air fryer. Oh, it says right here, kettle, electric grill. Yep. So you get a George Foreman grill or something going on over here. Make some steaks or something, some hamburgers.
You said tea.
I didn't
right?
say. I know I didn't say tea.
Oh.
Okay, so this one is actual cells now. So I think they have the wrong picture in there. You're good. Maintain good health for at least 10 years. That means you can last longer, guys. You know. Let's see here. I wish I had a picture of all the batteries stacked, but we did have that one. And then here's your connection here. So Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Let's hope, guys. Let's hope that this company is as good with their app as my favorite company right now for apps is Bluetti. I believe EcoFlow is really good too, of what I read. But I'd like to see it only connect via Bluetooth. No internet, no signing up, no registration. I think that would be a win, right?
Yeah.
We only have, I think, two. We have 2 companies right now, which is Allpowers and Bluetti, that you can just use the Bluetooth. Pecron uses the Wi-Fi and then the Bluetooth, which I'm not a fan of that. But we don't use apps much. Well, yeah, see, that's a big power station, or that's a really tiny lady, because either I'm really big or she's really small.
Both.
Yeah, because this looks like the Oupes Mega 2, so maybe that's a 4-foot lady. We don't know. I'm not judging. That might be a little tiny lady there. But yeah, here, you could get a transfer kit. They actually sell one here that you could hook it into your home panel, and that way it kind of eats power from here. If the grid were to go out, I mean, look at that's some monster stuff they're running.
Yeah.
This is probably a Dyson style heater, and that's probably, you know, 1,000 to 1,500 watts. This, I believe that's a space age refrigerator. I've never seen one like that. I think that shows you kind of what's in the fridge, I think, for all the settings. Neat idea, guys. Once again, there's your energy consumption. It's a neat idea. Here's a full-fledged microwave. That's got to at least be 1,000 or 1,500 watts. And then this, I've never had an electric dryer, guys, but I guarantee you, I've never seen it. They don't make 120 volt electric dryers. That's probably 220 stuff. That's big stuff.
I always store my microwave on top of my dryer.
Don't do that, guys. Don't cook while you clean. Yeah, don't do that. But
that way I can have some food while my laundry dries. It's great. Yep.
And this is a 30 amp Anderson power pole.
Wow.
That's a lot of amps, guys. I personally, I would be curious to see how it can.
That's a lot of Anderson.
Well, I'd be personally curious to see how it can handle the heat.
Oh, because
because we've had the melting situation with Andersons before, but this might be a 30 amp rated, output, which I hope it is, right? Because that, guys, if you ever draw 30 amps through a cable, that's a lot of transfer of power. Holy crap! So that heat comes like that when you turn that on, and if you draw 30 amps out of a cable, it's got to be a special thick cable to be able to withstand that heat. And then there's all the specs, guys.
We can't look at those yet.
We look at them on the next one? Okay.
Yeah,
so what we're going to do is we're going to put this system back up there, guys. What do you think as far as first? I
like it.
It's big small, right?
Yeah.
Like 10,000 watt hours. Can you imagine that, guys? We've only been doing this for about 2 years. I'm going to try to put this up here, guys.
Tell me how you feel about it once you get back up there.
Yeah, it's got to be 50-some pounds. It's got to be. You know what? I'm going to do one. I'm going to cheat and do one thing. I want to see the weight. I want to see if my guess is right. It's got to be more than 50 pounds. It just feels like it, guys. It feels like. Here, 45.6. Oh, you know what? I'm getting old.
No, 45.8.
Oh, sorry, 45.8. But that's less than 50.
Yeah.
That just, it feels really heavy. Wow. You know what? I'm getting old, guys. That's what it is. This is actually lighter than the ACOUCOU.
Are you getting old or the power station's getting big?
No, they're getting new. Haha, there it is. It does have a cool little, what do you think that is? Like a rubber thing.
You just sit on it.
Well, it's not really rubber, but yeah, I sat on it, guys. It withstood. I'm 180 pounds plus, so well, plus. But it withstood that. As you see, it didn't dip at all. So the casing that they put in, ABS plastic with the probably reinforced metal inside, it held me. So there's your test on that. There's like a little thing. It's almost like you could put like a yeah. This is a Gen 7 laptop. So like if you were camping, do you know how long this would run that? Holy crap, Zilla, that would run forever. Like, I think it uses like 30 watts max. So that would be 2,000 divided by 30 is forever. Yeah, that's a long time. Jeez Louise.
What I said forever.
Yeah, holy cow, that'd be 3 per 100. And then, so 30 by 60 hours. Holy cow, that's a couple of days of camping with a laptop. You can watch movies for 60 days. You can watch Idiocracy for 60 days straight.
You want to do it?
No, that would be ignorant. Okay, so guys, going back to this, I forgot to finish this.
Wait, don't.
Yeah, let me go back.
Perfect.
Going back, can you put that one back up on the charger block thing?
Yes.
Going back to this, guys, I know I ramble so much, guys. I apologize, but we really like this technology. I'm sorry, and thank you for spending your day with us.
Wait a minute. You can't apologize for rambling. It's called Ramblin Bob Reviews.
Well, that's true.
If it was called Quiet Bob Reviews, then you'd have to apologize.
What if it was just like a mime? I had mime gloves and just pointed at stuff. You think there's a channel out there like that?
You can try right now.
There could be.
Go ahead.
Like.
Mimes don't make noise.
They don't make any noise?
No.
Oh, not even Muppet noises?
No.
Okay.
That's a very.
Guys, I don't know my mimes. Okay.
They don't make any
so
noise.
Back to this port, guys. Now, being that this is only a 2,500 watt. Don't laugh at that.
You sounded like Kermit.
I know. That's kind of like a mime, right? Kermit the Frog. No.
He's a Muppet.
He's a frog.
He's not a. He
All right,
makes noise.
guys. He's a frog and a Muppet. Okay, he's a Muppet frog. Okay.
Is he a Muppet or is he a man?
He's a man frog.
You don't.
Okay.
You don't know the reference. You don't know the reference.
Guys, we really thank you for spending the day with us. We really do. We love doing this stuff, guys. So these videos are not hard to do.
I still like that the power light that's on there. I've just been watching it the whole time. I'm like.
Yeah. Be careful. It's gonna put you into a trance. Okay, so let me finish this point here. Hold on. Holy crapzilla. So
Who's
this, guys,
now?
You kind of were about frogs and Muppets. Okay, so guys, this power pack right here, this power port right here is a TT30, I believe, and that is an RV. If I can put it up here a little bit, that is an RV port kind of thing. But being that it only comes out at 2,500 watts, this cannot pull out the full 30 amps. It says 30 amp max. That is actually the rating of the port and not the actual power that comes out of the port. Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, can you times for me real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing the math.
Yep, do 120, because remember this is 120 volt power station times 30. Is that 3,600 watts?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, my brain was correct, but I wasn't sure. So 3,600 watts can go through this port. However, you can't bring that much power out because it's only 2,500 watts. You could surge that much out, right? 3,500. But then remember, the inverter has to go back down to what it's capable of, which is the rated power of 2,500 watts. So very, very simplistic power station. You know, when we first started, we never thought they would get this big. Remember, this is 10,000 watt hours. Our first real power station, if you will, was 640 watts, and we thought we had, you know, the cat's meow and the bee's knees right there. And boy, we learned the hard way. You can't do much with 600 if you're going to try to power like heaters and cookers and things like that, or charging your electric bikes. Now you can't do much with that. But so far here we got the 12 volt cigarette lighter, what I call the Hobotech port. He always puts like gloves on and puts his finger in there.
Don't do that.
That's a Hobotech port. And then you have two barrels. They look like 5.5 millimeters. And I do like how you can click these buttons, and then you know, like this one goes on, and that. I do like that. So now we just have the AC on, guys. So if you turn them all off, notice that it just stays that watch, and then it'll probably time out, and then, you know, turn off by itself. And then there's probably a lot of settings in the app. I have to download the app and check that out too. But once again, thank you, Oupes, for sending this to me. This is unbelievable.
Thank you, Oupes.
This is a monster.
Oops.
Guys, it's a monsterly simple box, right? It's a very simple, easy to understand box. I wish these were XT60 or something stronger. I do. But if they're rated for 30, then they should be good. Same with the input over there. This is a monster power station that's very, very, very simple to use. Like there's, like, how would you get confused? There's three buttons. There's a what does that do?
I don't know. Don't. No.
I'm gonna push it.
No.
What does it do?
No.
All right. Hopefully we don't break it. Oh, okay, guys.
Oh.
Okay, I feel better now. I thought it was gonna pop or something. So guys, this is how you set up your Wi-Fi or your Bluetooth. You just hit that button. I didn't know what IoT meant.
It means button. I don't know what it means.
It means button. I don't
have
birds.
The thing I would normally be reading, so I would know what it means.
Yeah, see, you can't cheat though. You can't cheat though. So basically, guys, if you push this button, notice how that went away. So this is basically how to use the app, to set up the app. So now we understand that, okay? And it's a simple on-off button. Other than that button, guys, there's literally nothing that could get you into trouble here. Like nothing. What does it stand for?
I don't know. I didn't look it up.
What does it stand for?
Internet of Things.
Internet of Things.
I swear.
That's a real thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Internet of Things, guys. You know what I would have called it? Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. The Internet of Things. That's a real thing?
Yeah, I swear it says Internet of Things, IoT.
What is Internet of Things?
Describes devices with sensors, processing ability, software. All
right, let me see this, guys, here.
No, don't.
All right, now read it. Okay.
I can't see it now.
Okay, it says the Internet of Things, or IoT, is a network of. What does that say?
I can't read it.
Oh. Boy.
Interrelated devices that connect and exchange data with other IoT devices and the cloud.
Okay, guys, I had no idea. I thought I was a technology guy. That's why I'm an engineer, guys. I'm still learning. Okay, did you know what that meant?
I do now.
IoT. I know what I mean.
I think we did this before. I feel very
So every time we go on the internet, we go on the Internet of Things. I'm gonna start calling it that. It was either the interwebs, the internet, or the Internet of Things.
Google it on the IoT. I don't know.
I'm gonna go on the Internet of Things tonight.
Okay.
And go on YouTube.
And go to Ramblin Bob Reviews.
I'm gonna watch my own video. That's what I'm gonna do. But so 20 amps. That's good. I like that. That's higher than most are 15 amps.
I can't help but keep looking at that and thinking it's a watch because you pointed that out.
Yeah, it does. It looks just like a watch.
Like,
yeah.
Oh, that's where my watch went.
That's where your watch went. Yeah. You even have the mark from. Yeah. You even have the mark where your watch was. But that sun's coming, guys, and that's a good sign. You know, free electricity is free.
Here
but
comes the sun.
Yeah. So guys, like something like this is a very, very simplistic thing. You know, these power stations can get very, very detailed. Yeah. And for the new people that just get it, like we were not very long ago, a couple years ago, you know, this is kind of overwhelming in itself. But this is this is almost like Jackery, where it's very, very cut and dry, very simple. And to put another battery on there, you plug it in a special cable. It's got probably a lock on it. Yep, I can see the lock hole. Very simple cable. It only goes one way. So I can't see how you could really, you know, mess up something or misconfigure anything unless you goof around with the app, which we'll do on the next one. But guys, overall, I love the look. It's very simplistic. I wish it had a little bit more detail on the things here. Did you do this one? There you go. I wish it had a little bit more information here, but notice that this is down here though, the 60 hertz and 120. So I like that.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, so that's cool. What happens if you hit this again? Okay, it goes on standby, and I assume if you hold it down, it goes off. But at 65% with all 3 inverters on, it says you go about 32 hours, and that's using no power, and that's kind of 33. Yeah, we gained an hour.
Oh.
So lost it. See. So that'll give you an idea.
Yeah.
Back and forth. Like a yay boo wrestling match here.
Yeah.
But so that can give you kind of an idea how long this would last if it was on standby for emergency. But very simplistic box, guys. Very simplistic. The input is cut and dry. It's you know, positive is red and negative is black on both of them.
Oh, did you read what it says on there?
What does it say? Oh, please do not connect solar panels to Anderson output. Okay, well, see, now that's the, yeah, I missed that one. So basically, guys, if you have a solar panel, remember this, that's important. I'm glad you caught that. This is an outie. This is an output, not an input. So if you put that there, you're going to burn out that inverter because you're going to force energy back in the system.
So it goes on the side? It
goes on that side. So if you open that real quick, it's a little door. It opens like a little door there. See it? And you can see the Anderson in there.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the input, and so that's probably the only thing that you could really make a mistake on. I'm glad they put that there. I'm very glad they put that there because, boy, that would be a costly mistake. Yeah. It costs like $100 to ship one of these back to get it fixed. And companies usually don't cover shipping. We've seen that over and over now. Some companies do, like Blue Eddy covered ours. So I don't know if Oupes covers shipping if you have a problem or not. You got to check with them guys. But yeah, I could see that really somebody doing that. So other than that, if that wasn't there, this is a very, very simplistic machine. But being that, you know...
so that Anderson port is for charging then?
This one?
Yeah.
No, this is not for charging. So
no, I mean like charging other stuff, not
charging
the thing.
This is for output charging. Yeah. So a diesel heater or something like that.
Oh, I was gonna
yeah.
say.
So yeah, and maybe that's why they have that Anderson to Anderson.
Oh.
But guys, do not make the mistake of plugging this one in. That, oh my gosh, that would be dangerous. Oh my gosh, because it would feed energy back in the system and burn out everything. So don't do that. Warning, warning, warning. Don't do that. But yeah, as far as a box that's this simplistic, like when you get into like AC300, AC500, there's so many options, guys, which are good and bad, because if you're more advanced with solar power, you know, you can set it to, you know, turn off the charging at this time and your battery level at this time. But for the beginners, guys, this is a huge system for beginners because you don't have all those options, at least not in the app though. Or maybe in the app. I mean, we have to do the app, but if you just bought like this and put some batteries on it and just use it for an emergency, holy crap, Zilla, that's 10,000 watt hours of power. Did you ever think that these systems would be getting that big?
Yes.
You really did?
I hoped, yeah.
I mean, I hope too, but boy, I'll tell you what, like I said, the first one that we did, guys, was 640 watt hours, and I thought that was the cat's meow. I really thought we had the bee's knees, like we could power the whole house, but in reality, you learn very quickly that 640 watts can't charge or run a lot of stuff. But 10,000, now you're talking about possibly the daily usage of your entire house. And if you were to do the transfer switch, boy, that would knock down your electric bill. Wow. Wowie zowie. I didn't see a ground on this. Did you see a ground?
No.
I didn't see a grounding screw. That's always a good thing to have.
No, it's always been on the table.
Yeah. Oh, bad joke. Yeah, I haven't seen I haven't seen a screw point for a ground. Let me check the other side.
I saw the oh no button, but that's about it.
Yeah. So it has on this side, it has the reset button, the Anderson input.
That's the oh no button.
Now notice that this Anderson here, guys, is 15 amp rated. So on this side, it's 15 amp rated input for solar, and this is 30 amps output. So the plastic does look thicker on this one. It does look like a bigger connection, and I hope so, because 30 amps, like I said, that's a lot of power. But overall, guys, this is like if this would have been, let's ask Mr. Ramblin Bob honest opinion here. If this would have been our first system, or something like this,
Yeah.
would we ever got into the other ones? Possibly not, right?
Possibly not, but like curiosity, like, well, what's different, you know? So maybe, but like.
But I mean, if we only had enough money to buy one system.
Yeah, it would have fulfilled everything we needed.
I think, this almost, well, 10,000, I think would have, it would have definitely been enough for the workshop for sure.
I guess we'll know once we start testing.
Yeah, but now here's the thing: do we ask Santa Claus for the extra 4 batteries this year, or maybe we put it on the credit card and play play interest rate for the next 6 months?
No, we asked Santa, but I don't know. He has a weight limit on his sleigh, so we're gonna have to.
Yeah. Oh, guys, I want to check one more thing, guys. I know this is a long first unboxing, but you know that's how we do it here, guys. We love, like, I could talk about this stuff 24 hours a day. I should have a 24-hour a day dedicated Rambling Bob.
Talk about it 24 hours a day.
I know, but we could put it on video and people can watch. You know, I guess some people really enjoy listening to us ramble, or me ramble. I have no idea, but I want to see how much the batteries are, guys. So here's the Oupes, Exodus. Here, extra batteries. Well, they got 5,000 watt-hour batteries.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I apologize for that. Yeah. Remember, we only have a GoPro. And then here's the B2. So I believe the B2 is the one that's compatible with this system. Let's double check here.
Yeah, wait. Go back up to the battery again.
Wait, it was, see, B2.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you could have that really big one here.
Because it says...
Where was it? Here? Here?
Yeah, because this is the watt hours, and this system is 2048.
Yeah, same, yep.
Yeah.
But a lot of systems have 3,000 watt-hour battery packs.
Oh,
remember? Okay, so yeah, $1,000 for the batteries, so they're a little pricey. Yeah, because 3,000 watt-hours is, I think, what is Pecron's about?
I don't know.
Oh boy, I think it's 3,000 for. Oh yeah, 1,100. Yeah, 1,100 for 3,000. So yeah, the systems are a little bit pricey. However, let's move this one more time, guys. Here, it's gonna be a long unboxing, guys.
You're getting a workout.
Yeah.
This unboxing.
This thing works great for a seat. It really does. I'm literally sitting on top of the Oupes Mega 2. Extra big ass seat. That's yeah. You guys got to go see that movie, Idiocracy. But now notice this is a battery, and what's different about this battery than a lot of batteries, especially the Pecron ones?
Oh, it has a screen.
Look at all this stuff. You have a screen. You have all these outputs right there.
It has a screen.
Cigarette lighter and everything. It's all built in. And then there's your charger, probably.
It could be like its own little thing by
itself.
Yeah,
and that's probably why it's more. Look at all this extra stuff it has, guys.
And it's independent. Need no more.
The only thing I don't see is an AC inverter. Let's has it got more pictures here?
Whoa.
No. Wow, look at that.
Whoa.
So you could put this little B2 on the, this is a Mega 5, I believe.
It's
That's
mega.
Yeah, because here's the wheels. And then it's got this little thing that you pull out here, and then you can, you know, drag this down the street. This is probably 100 pounds, guys. But here you have...
dragging that down the street.
Okay, so on this side, let's see if there's more pictures here. Okay, so here you go. So you have input. This is your charging input. And then these are your kind of what's known as cascading cables, basically. These are your links. See how they link together like this? Remember, try not to go 5 tall if you're lucky enough to be able to afford it and get this whole system. Holy crapzilla, that would be awesome. If I had that, I would definitely test the heck out of that. But try not to put them too high, guys, unless, you know, because there's a tipping thing, especially if you have kids. You know, that's a lot of weight. People really take for granted what 50 pounds feels like when it drops on your head. You know, until it drops on your head, 50 pounds is a lot. People, you know, think, oh, 50 pounds, nothing. You know, let a 50-pound speaker fall on your head once. You'll change your mind about 50 pounds quickly. Heck, 10 pounds, that's a lot to fall on your noggin. But, yeah, so see, you could charge this all by itself. So you could literally probably put solar into each battery and charge the battery separate, as well as the system. Holy cow, you'd be bringing in like 5,000 watts. I don't know if you could do that, guys. I'm just kind of assuming here, but that would be like 5,000 watts of power coming in. Holy cow, guys! You'd have to get a couple of. You have to use your neighbor's lawn for solar power, solar panels. But here, 20 millisecond switch over. Wait, the battery has a UPS on it?
Oh,
really? Wow! Is this? Oh no, it says wow, I wondered. 41 pounds. Okay, so yeah, 41 pounds is the batteries, guys. So it actually has a BMS on the battery. That's cool.
Holy
crapzilla for sure. So this, yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so I understand why it's more, guys. That's a lot of features for just a battery.
Just like a unit all by itself. you know?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So if you had an emergency and you had the entire stack of 10,000 watts, you could give every person in every room one box, and they could run the essentials in 5 different rooms. Or you huddle in, you know, one room, and then, which is uncomfortable. So, I mean, you know, basically whatever you have to do to get out of an emergency, of course. But, wow. Here, the B2 battery can be connected to the Mega 2 and the Mega 3. So this battery is made for the Mega 2 system and the Mega 3. And then Oupes uses lithium iron phosphate. That is the chemical composition logo for lithium iron phosphate, which is Li LiFePO4. And then battery is eco-friendly and more stable and the safest battery on the market, with no heavy metal elements that are harmful. That ion is where lithium can be dangerous, but the ion, I think, is where that's the heavy metal they're talking about. That's you know, like lead and stuff like that you get in you. That's a bad idea. But yeah, this has a lot of stuff. Wowie zowie dowie. That's yeah. So okay, guys, I understand why that would be $1,000, because you could use this thing by itself. You know, that's a power station in itself. And then if you hook it all together, it understands that it's a 10 kilowatt system. That's wow. That's a wow. You know, when we had a person ask us to take a look at this system and see what I thought, just as my you know, amateur opinion here, I was kind of taken surprised by how simplistic the system was, and just how big it could get. You know, I mean, 10,000 watt hours for this little thing, and then you could split that apart and carry it you could carry 50 pounds. Right, if you had to, definitely, right?
Yeah.
So you carry this, and then you carry a battery, and then a battery, and then when you get over there, you bring the cables and hook it right back up. So you could literally transport 10,000 watt hours of power as a 5'5.5" young lady.
Thank you for the half.
I remembered the half.
Thank you.
So guys, overall, the unboxing of this very long, and I ramble, and I apologize again.
We did it.
Thank you
out of the box.
Yeah, thank you for being here, guys. I really appreciate your time a lot. We value your time very much here at Ramblin Bob Reviews, because we're all part of the subscriber family together. And if any of us can get any of these and take a look at them and figure out what's, you know, good or bad about the system, or what's right and wrong for you, that's a time saver, guys. Because shipping these back, like I said, it's like $100 to ship that back. It's scary. All right, guys. Well, I guess that'll conclude the Ramblin Bob Reviews unboxing for this. Next week, probably Wednesday, we're going to do the first testing and run through all the specs of everything. Yeah. Even though we kind of did already, but we'll run through them again.
No, I get to read the user manual now.
Yeah, fair enough. She wants to read
try out the app, and we get to see read the specs and not look at them. That's
true.
Yeah.
I always, the nice thing is they put the specs right here.
We could maybe spaghetti, like we have things to do.
Yeah, 20 amps. That's nice. That's
charge it. We can push all the buttons again.
Yep. Hit all the buttons, guys. Here, we're gonna hit them all, and then we'll definitely do the app. Yeah. So we'll run through the specs on the next one, and then the app, and then so this will be a running one, guys. So running one means we're not going to do a 25-hour video, which I'm known to do. We're going to do unboxing, and then probably specs, and then probably app usage, and then things. So possibly about 5 videos on this thing.
We got things to do.
It's a big system.
We got things to do.
Guys, we got to check our credit card balance to see about the batteries, huh? Hint, hint.
Santa.
All right, guys. Well, if you're not a member of a subscriber family, please join us. We have so much fun here. Like I said, we get ramble about this stuff 24 hours a day. This is more than a hobby now. I think you can classify it as an addiction. I am addicted to solar power, 100%. Yeah. And Miss Ramblin Bob is too, but she won't say it.
No.
Yeah, she won't say it. And Mrs. Ramblin Bob Cat is addicted to solar power boxes. Yeah. So, or any boxes for that matter.
She's sleeping.
Yeah. So. Yeah, you missed it. Kiddo, you missed today.
She'll be here later.
All right, guys. Well, ramble on. Be safe. Thank you for spending your day with us, and we'll see you here again on Ramblin Bob Reviews. Bye, guys.
Bye.